Welcome back to my channel, Cord Cutting in Sports. This is going to be another video about NFL Sunday Ticket. Specifically, this is going to be an update of a bunch of new things that have been announced or been discovered since my last video a couple weeks ago. So, what's new since my last video, which technically the last video was like part two, and parts three and four are about the discounts that Verizon customers can get, and they were, just released before this one. So, first of all, multi-view, which is the ability to watch, multiple games at the same time, has been announced that confirmed it will be coming for NFL Sunday Ticket. And if you're a YouTube TV subscriber, it'll include local games. They also introduced a new monthly payment option. They also announced that there will be a student, discounted version of NFL Sunday Ticket that it should be available soon within the next week. Also, there is a discount offer that can be redeemed by buying certain Google TVs that are made by TCL. Um, it's also looking like you'll be able to watch NFL Sunday Ticket games within, the NFL app, in addition to YouTube app and YouTube TV app. Third-party billing is now available per the NFL Sunday Ticket basically help website. And then lastly, there was a blog post that talked about the home area restrictions that currently apply to YouTube TV will not be applied to Sunday Ticket. So let's go through each of these. So first, there was a blog post on August 16th, the date this video is being recorded, that talked about a bunch of different things. And the first thing it talked about was the multi-view experience. So this is something they had launched originally back during March Madness for college basketball. The ability to watch up to four games at the same time. So it's going to be available for both YouTube TV and YouTube, regardless of whichever app you're going to viewing the games in. On YouTube TV, if you are a subscriber, it will also include local games in addition to the Sunday Ticket games. However, it does not appear, at least initially, that users will be able to select the games they want to watch, but instead there's going to be like preset combinations of games. So if you look at this picture, which is just taken from the blog post, you can see on the right side of the screen there's a bunch of kind of like different preset combinations. Like at the top there's four games at once, and below that there's an option with three games, and below that an option with two games. Then below that, there's another option with three games, but some of the games have been, changed out in it. So that's disappointing, but hopefully at some point it does come along that you will be able to choose the games that you want to watch in multi-view. Now, again, as part of this blog announcement on 8/16, YouTube TV announced that subscribers can now pay for NFL Sunday Ticket via a monthly billing option, so you do not have to pay the full price up front. However, there are 7 states where you are not eligible for this, probably due to how the rules in those states are structured for like monthly payment things. And so it's Georgia, New York, Nevada, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, and Tennessee. So if you're in one of those 7 states, you cannot pay for it on a monthly basis. You just still have to pay the full price up front. And the first payment will obviously be made at the time of purchase, and then basically, 1 month after that, the next payment, 1 month after that, their next payment, which would be the third total payment, and so on. And you cannot cancel. You're still going to be charged, the full amount for Sunday Ticket. There's no like paying the first, one payment or two payments and then somehow stopping the service. You're still going to be, paying the full amount as if you were paying it all up front. And it's just the total price, divided by four. So in other words, there's no extra charge or extra cost in order to pay it on a monthly basis. So if you take the current $399 price for NFL Sunday Ticket through just YouTube primetime channels, no YouTube TV subscription, You just divide that by 4, it comes out to basically $99.75 monthly. Same blog post that I mentioned, twice now, announced that student plans will be introduced within the next week. They are not live or not available yet, but no other details were provided in terms of the cost or if they're going to have any, I don't know, special type of restrictions on them compared to, a regular Sunday ticket plan, which can be shared with family members and so on. So for this, we'll just have to wait and see, what comes out within the next couple days. All right, next let's talk about the discounts that are available by buying a certain model Google TV. So these TVs are made by TCL, but again, they have like, kind of like the Google TV operating system on them. And you can get either $100 off or $200 off the price of NFL Sunday Ticket if you basically buy one of these TVs. Go to that website that's listed there on the screen. Of course, there will be a link in the description below. Submit your claim. Now that you have to buy the TV before September 19th, which that is also the same day that the current like $50 discount on NFL Sunday Ticket goes away. You have to submit the claim by that same day, the 19th. It also says on the website that you do not need to like physically have the TV to submit the claim, just as long as you have the purchase completed and you have an invoice, then you can submit the claim. And then you'll get a reward code within 15 days of your claim being approved. And then you take that reward code and you go ahead, you purchase NFL Sunday Ticket, the normal QTube uh, purchase page, and then use that code, basically redeem it on that page at the time of checkout. It also says in the terms that the codes must be used by October 4th, or else after that, basically they're no longer valid. And if you click on, that link, it'll show you all the different models, which ones qualify for $100 off or $200 off. They're pretty much all, I think from looking at it, 4K TVs. I think mostly OLED models as well. Now, one thing that a basically viewer of my videos brought to my attention was something that he noticed in a video on the YouTube viewers channel page. It was basically like about a 6-minute video, talked about NFL Sunday Ticket, just went through pretty much the basic info about it. And it seems to imply that uh, you'll be able to watch NFL Sunday Ticket games within the NFL mobile app, or I guess even the regular NFL app. Link to the videos up there. Of course, obviously it'll be in the description below. And at the 225 mark, you can see all the text on the screen, but basically it just says that if you purchase Sunday Ticket, you'll get access to streaming on NFL.com and NFL mobile apps. Just use your YouTube login to access these sites. So this would seem to make sense that you could watch NFL Sunday Ticket games, within the NFL app, because previously, I know from my own experience that you could watch local and national games in the NFL app, if you were signed in with your TV provider and, the plan you were subscribed to also included, those channels. So if your plan included, Fox and CBS and so on, you could also watch those games within the NFL app. So it does make sense, or it would make sense that, Sunday ticket games would be available there as well. But we don't really have any, actual confirmation about this besides, just kind of like that one or I guess two throwaway sentences in this video. Another thing I want to mention, because this was, I think, brought up in my first video that I did, or it might have been the second one, I can't remember. But third-party billing was something that someone had emailed me about. And previously, when the purchase ability for Sunday Ticket went live, YouTube had mentioned that they didn't have any way yet to do third-party billing. In other words, those who are subscribed to YouTube TV, but it's technically handled, i.e., paid, through Verizon or Frontier, etc. but they said they were working on it. So I don't know when this got fixed or changed, but now if you go to the Sunday Ticket help page, and there'll be a link in the description below, it now says that third-party, billing customers are able to purchase NFL Sunday Ticket. You can see the question there, and then you can see the answer below it. So if you are a person who is subscribed through third-party billing, you should hopefully be able to purchase it now. And I believe for most of those customers, they are offering, the discount of $100 equal to, the discount that was available before June 6th. Now, one other thing to talk about is out of area restrictions. So YouTube TV has restrictions on, how frequently a specific user must log in from the home area. If you are, like, say, frequently signing in outside of it, or, traveling, etc. In general, it's basically 90 days that a user is required to log in from the home area, or else, basically could face some kind of restrictions. However, it's shorter for MLB, Major League Baseball contests. It's every 30 days. However, according to a post on the TV Answer Man website, and again, there'll be a link into the description below for this, this basically this restriction will not apply to NFL Sunday Ticket. So you can see, I mean, part of the answer, that I've copied and pasted there, and the key part is, the part about, does this person who, say, you're sharing a NFL Sunday Ticket account with, um, outside the household, would that person need to, use his or her device in your home at some point? Basically, meaning, would they need to log in from the home area? Is essentially what it's, saying. Or I guess specifically, would the device need to be used from the home area? And you can see here, according to what the person who runs this site, Philip Swan, received back, is that basically, this rule which exists for YouTube TV is not going to be applied for Sunday Ticket. So it appears that the out of area restrictions that are in place for YouTube TV will not apply to NFL Sunday Ticket. But again, there's no other, real confirmation um, anywhere, besides this. Nothing really, nothing official on the NFL Sunday Ticket, help page or anything. All right, so that was a summary again of a lot of things that have popped up or been announced since my last FAQ video on Sunday Ticket. So, you have any questions or comments or anything, leave them below, or do feel free to reach out to me via email. You can also see my website listed there. My um, NFL guide to cord cutting will be posted the end of August, start of September, both on the website, and also there'll be a video going through it, in addition to my college football guide to cord cutting, which I'm working on right now and should be posted within the next couple days.